I spent 36 very happy years caring for others in different branches of nursing. Then at the age of 53, my life within 2 years changed dramatically.
Well, I was on incapacity because my health was failing a touch. I was coming close to retirement.
My husband died 15 months ago and had a nervous breakdown. And they said to me, would I like to go in sheltered accommodation because I couldn't cope at home.
My relatives just didn't want me to give up my home and, move into somewhere else. My niece was actually very, very upset about it. Says, you've worked all your life and these are your possessions. They were mum's possessions, and yet you're thinking about giving it all up. And I said to her, well, I've got to do something with my life.
City Council wants to invest more money in elderly care provision. Most people are living longer and most people want to stay at home. So we want to provide extra services for those people that need care at home. But there are lots of people that need extra care and are looking for facilities such as the Berryhill Village. And of course what we want to do is to build more of those types of villages and extra care provision across the whole city.
I don't look forward to spending my old age in my present surroundings forever. It wouldn't bother me too much if I had to move. It's the surroundings I move to and the people around me that would dictate whether I went or not. The first thing I'd worry about is my independence. I would want to be able to do, within limits of course, what I wanted to do when I wanted to do it.
I'd miss my own garden and doing what I want to do in my garden, but then I suppose if you went into a home where there was a garden, you could claim part of it for yourself. What I would like would be as close to my living as I am now. Something where I could decide myself through the day what I was going to do.
Braidley Village is a retirement complex for older people. Was built in 1994 and was very pioneering at the time. It's the first of its kind in the UK.
What sold me to the place was I was able to get involved with different activities in the place. It was independent living, and it was also people felt more secure in there than living in a bungalow. Probably never saw a neighbour for hours on end, pretty lonely, looking at four walls. In there you've got people all the time you can talk to if you want.
The Meir Extra Care scheme is taking the concept and the philosophy of Braidley Village, which is independent living, and providing extra support in terms of care, but it'll have enhanced facilities than this particular village has got.
Before the road is widened, because it's basically this is more a community-based accommodation. The idea is to bring the community as much as you can into the building and to get the residents in the building involved in the local community.
I have a crane in the middle here.
We've deliberately chosen the palette of materials from traditional materials. Hopefully we'll be able to introduce a lot of timber work inside, things which are friendly and domestic.
Well, what I get out of it is like I come down here today and I see the open space behind us, and I know potentially what that building's going to be looking like. And my job satisfaction will be in 18 months' time where we open a building that's been finished to a superb quality, on time and within budget.
The Meir project is going to deliver high quality accommodation for elderly people with a range of fitness, ranging from people who are quite capable of independent living right the way up to people who require fairly large amounts of support It's going to provide somewhere where virtually all the facilities that older people will require will actually be there on tap, on site. And hopefully it'll provide, as Berry Hill does, a rich environment in which older people can lead happy lives as long as they can.
Well, I do sewing, ceramics, aerobics, painting.
You've got a shop, a little corner shop. We've got our own hairdressers.
Craft, bingo, board games, going to evenings entertainment in the village hall.
And you just walk up the stairway, you know, out of the main room where all the activities been, where we've been playing bingo, dancing, we line dance, we disco dance, we do the lot.
The extra care facilities are there in the centre to help the residents achieve quality of life.
That rather than it just being a place where you can rent accommodation, it'll also be a place where you can buy or part buy your accommodation. So it'll be a main unit divided into apartments, but if you really want to, you can buy the apartment.
On any project of ours, we know that there will be end users, there will be occupiers, and it's important that we give them an environment that they're happy to live in and use as their home for the next number of years.
I think if the fact that the city are investing in such a community project is excellent. I think this is exactly what local government's all about, looking after its people.
Living in the village has given me back my independence. I feel more confident. I'm doing things that I never ever thought I would be able to do in my life, going places, meeting people. In fact, I've done more in the last 6 years since I've been here than I did the whole of my life, because my life before was my, career.
I mean, eventually, I know it's a terrible thing, we don't want to even think about it, but one of us is going to go first. And the other ones left here made a lot of new friends, and they've always got somebody. So they never ever, like living out in the community there, they never ever alone. And that's one of the pluses. That's what we've got to think about. When one of us are gone, the other one has got friends.
I'm safe, my family's got peace of mind. It's just a nice place to live.
It's the best place I've ever heard of or seen. It's a marvellous place.
They just living such a fulfilled life, and I for one want to put myself down to come and live in a facility like this when I finally retire.
When I see the men and women that I lived by on the bus, they seem years older than us.
I've always said from day one, this place will put years on your life. Added years of quality life, not of being fearful of walking down the street.
It's like a 10-star hotel.
Yeah.
It's like living on holiday all the time.